Hey, what's up everybody? Malik here from Max Level, and I want to take a second to talk to you guys about the best thing that I saw at CES. I was walking through CES and I have to say I was very discouraged. I'm walking through and I'm not seeing anything but headsets and mobile crap and headsets and mobile accessories and headsets, and I'm like, God, the CES really sucks this year. It's awful. But lo and behold, I went to the NVIDIA booth, or NVIDIA, potato, however you say it. And I go by NVIDIA and they saved the show for me. They definitely saved the show for me. Now before I even get into this, I'm sure some people saw me ranting on Twitter and saw me ranting on Facebook about it. But before I get into it, let me take a little time to talk about NVIDIA. NVIDIA somehow has managed to fly under the radar of mainstream while at the same time being big players and a big name in, you know, the gaming industry, the hardware industry, the computer industry, whatever you want to call it, the tech industry. They were big players, but they still been able to fly under the radar, and there's still a lot of people who don't know about NVIDIA. The guys at NVIDIA, they are some serious innovators, and the Tegra 3 is actually one of the more popular graphics processing units out there. And a lot of people don't even realize that their devices have a Tegra 3 chip in it. So they revealed the Tegra 4 at CES. This is a way more powerful GPU. It's about 6 times the processing power of the Tegra 3. And they revealed this thing at CES. And I hear about this and I'm like, whoa. And then they take the Tegra 4 and they throw it into their very first portable gaming console, Project Shield. You guys know me, I'm a bit of a skeptic when it comes to anything, you know, gaming, anything tech related. I'm very skeptical, but I definitely, you know, have been, you know, won over by the Shield, especially after being able to actually hold it, play it, and get a hands-on with it. So NVIDIA was showing off Project Shield at their booth. They had one on the show floor. It was encased, so nobody could really touch it, but they were generous enough to allow me to step back in their private quarters and get some hands-on time with a couple of their units that they were demoing. And I have to say, after touching that thing, I went back, I picked up my Vita, I looked at it, I was disgusted. I wanted to throw my Vita out of a window. I'm getting ready to go out on the street and give that to a bum or something, because I'm telling you, man, this Project Shield, this is some serious stuff. So I'm with Brian, who works for NVIDIA. Shouts out to Brian. And I go into this back room, and there are these 2 Shield units sitting on this table. In front of the table are 2 big screen LCD TVs. The Shield on the right was hooked up to that big screen TV, and it was running a Tegra-based version of the game Hawken. For those of you who don't know, Hawken is a computer game, and it takes a pretty strong computer to run this game. So the fact that this Tegra-based version of Hawken was running natively and actually looking pretty good was pretty impressive. Mind you, it was an early build, so there was still a little choppiness. There was no HUDs, displays, or anything like that. But nevertheless, looking at it, it was very promising. And I think that version of Hawken, that Tegra-based version, is going to be a fun version to play. Shouts out to Meteor Games for putting your game on this thing and for just making an awesome game in Hawken in general. But that right there was a display of the power of the Tegra 4. So this unit is running this Tegra-based version of Hawken on the LCD and on the unit itself, and it's no latency, it's running smoothly. And then the other unit was running a version of Need for Speed Most Wanted. But get this, it wasn't running on the Shield, it was actually streaming from a PC that I was sitting across from. See, one of the really cool features about the Shield is if you have a GeForce GTX powered PC, you can actually stream your PC to your Shield unit at no latency at all. There's no latency. It's like holding a PS3 Bluetooth controller in your hand, and I think that's pretty awesome. So you can basically be running Steam games away from your computer on the freaking Shield with no latency at all. Holding the actual unit in my hand, it felt like a sexy blend between a PS3 and an Xbox 360 controller. It's kind of like they took feedback from all the different gaming experiences that were positive and molded them into one portable unit and made this awesome device of greatness. And I have to say, the Shield is looking very good. Now, they really haven't announced many details on it. We just know the bare essentials. If you guys want to see the full specs list, be sure to click in the details, and there's an article written on maxlevel.org. But I have to say, when it comes to portable gaming, this right here might be the ultimate solution, hands down, period. This might actually kind of put tablets or gaming tablets out of the loop. It really depends on the price point. We still don't know a price yet, but when we find the price, we'll see. I'm hoping that the price is somewhere in the $250 to $350 range. NVIDIA, shouts out to you for making a great device. It's looking good so far. Keep up the great work. And yeah, if you guys want to see any more of this stuff, make sure you check out maxlevel.org. Thank you for listening to my rant about the Shield. More to come. Peace out.